wrist, twisting like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist, twisting like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist, twisting like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist, twisting like it's stir fry.
Welcome to the Beat 139. I'm Doc.
I'm Don Vito.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I'm KD Outlaw.
KD Outlaw.
We got our guest
else,
Cookie, bad girl.
What's up?
What's up, Cookie? Hey, Cookie, what's your birth name?
My birth name?
Yeah.
Gotta kill you. My birth name is Teresa.
Teresa.
hey,
Okay,
Teresa.
How you doing, Teresa?
But don't play with me. Now tell the people a little bit about yourself. Where you from? All that good stuff.
Born and raised in Harlem.
Hey now, Harlem.
Born in Harlem Hospital. You know.
Real Harlem.
Yeah, I'm
you
the
born
real
in Harlem Hospital.
Yeah, I'm
We
a
all
real
Harlem
girl.
Hospital babies, huh?
I've been a comedian for about 7 years now. Outside of being a comedian, I actually work with kids. I work in the after school. I'm a group leader, and then I just got a job working in a safe haven for men.
Oh, they have safe havens for men?
Yes, they do.
That's interesting.
So what compelled you to become a comedian?
I was always donkey. That's what I'm gonna call myself. Now, I was always silly. Like, I always talked about my life, and people always thought that I was being funny. And it wasn't even so much that. It was just like, the way I used to present it, it was more so like, yo, listen, this will happen. But how I got into comedy, I was on a ski trip. It was like 1 year around my birthday. And I had took a gentleman home. We was both drunk.
You took him home, huh?
I took him home.
Oh, wow.
He had light eyes. So I took him home with me or whatever, and he was like really, really drunk.
Right.
I was a little intoxicated, but I was aware of what I was doing. So at that time, I was living in Brooklyn.
Right.
We get to my house, and he was like, yo, we get in bed. I'm like, all right, maybe he's too drunk to even play.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, all right, in the morning, we're going to do it in the morning.
She gonna get some of that, huh?
I'm going to rape him. Fuck it.
Okay.
Excuse my French, I'm sorry.
Don't
Yeah.
use words
Nah,
like
it's
her.
go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
So he wakes up, he jumps up out of his sleep, and he's like, where's the bathroom? I'm like, yo, go, like, you going towards the door, right there. He went to the bathroom, and he never came back.
What?
So in my mind, I'm like, yo, did he leave? Like, so I went back to sleep.
What you mean he went to the bathroom
He
and
went
come
to the
back?
bathroom and didn't come back. I figured he either left or he fell asleep in the toilet.
He ain't get nothing?
In the tub or something.
But so he ain't getting nothing?
He didn't get nothing.
Let her tell a story.
Tell a
What the hell
story.
happened?
So I get up, like I doze off back to sleep, and then
wanna
I
make sure.
jumped up. I'm like, yo, where is this boy? So I go and I look, he's not in the bathroom. My door's still locked. I go look in the living room, he's not on the couch. So I go look at my sunroom. It was just me and my son at the time. I go look on the couch, he's not in the couch. Go look at my sunroom, my son had bunk beds. He's in the bunk bed sleep.
What?
So I'm like,
What?
wrapped up in my son's car's cover. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave him there. So I go back in my bed. I wake up that next morning. I go to wake him up because I had classes that morning. I go to wake him up. He's not on the bottom bed. The bottom bed got a big wet spot, and he got his underwears on my floor rolled up, but it was like super, like I had stepped in water.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like,
What? How the hell does this lead into
I said,
comedy?
what's going on? So he was on the top bunk bed, wrapped up, and my son's car's cover, butt naked.
Wow.
He said that I put him up there and I poured water on him.
What?
So he peed in my son's bed.
Okay.
Gave New Mini a pissy drunk.
Okay.
So I was telling a story just like that on a ski trip. Gerald Kelly was sitting in the corner. He was over here.
Gerald's my man.
He's with the light
I know
eyes.
Gerald.
was
Yeah,
he?
Gerald.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was sitting in the corner, so he's like, yo, come here. I'm like, what happened? He was like, you ever thought about being a comedian? I'm like, yeah, Omar asked me to be a comedian a couple of times. No, I'm not really into that. He was like, all right, you into it now. And he had everybody turn around. We was at dinner. He had everybody put me on the stage, and I just told stories. I told stories. And I became a comedian from there.
Hold on, he put you on stage and tell that exact same story there?
He just said talk. And I went up there. I got a lot of stories. So to me, them stories is funny. People go through the same thing I go through, but you know what I mean, they can relate. So I just was telling stories. That was my comedy, just telling my life.
Right. The way you
right.
delivered it made it funny.
Probably,
Right.
who knows? Because I deliver things different ways now. You know, I'm missing a tooth now, so Yeah, I got a new meaning to punch you in your face.
Oh shit.
Okay. Knock your teeth out. Okay.
I thought that-
So when you did that first gig, was you nervous?
I was really nervous. When I started doing comedy, I used to have to get like really drunk to fight the nerves off.
Right.
And to me, at that time, I thought that's when I was the funniest. Because I go off, I wouldn't have a care. I'm free. But as time progressed, you know, working under Capone, he didn't like for us to drink or whatever. And I didn't want him to see me as a problem because he was my mentor. So I wanted to, like, you know what I mean, be this person. But I got comfortable on stage. So I didn't need to drink anymore. But yeah, I used to get really wasted. Yeah.
Okay.
Gone.
White girl wasted.
So that was your first event. So the second event, how was that?
It was in Londell's. It was in Londell's uptown on 40th and 8th with Gerald Kelly.
Right.
I used to say, "Fuck you, I'm funny." That was my catchphrase at that time.
Okay.
And then I used to talk about living in Brooklyn, how somebody stole my phone out my BlackBerry out my hand while I was standing at the bus stop. And I used to talk about, you know, different things. Like I talk about the sex a lot, pound puppy, you know, little PPs. I talk about all that type of stuff. And you know, to me, you know, it's a lot of guys in the game.
Yeah.
So it's no real females talking about these guys.
Right.
Right.
I'm that female. It's a no holds barred. I don't think I have one female joke. All my jokes is geared to women. I'm throwing y'all all the way under a bus.
So how you feel about the females in the game?
They're like really, really territorial, and I feel like some of them is kind of overrated.
Right.
You know, a lot of people, because I feel like this, the game is watered down. And you get people that's naturally funny like me, super funny. Everything I say is a damn joke to me. And then you get these skit funny people on Instagram, and all of a sudden they stars. When I'm out here doing shows,
Hustling hard.
losing a tooth, losing edges,
Yeah.
trying to make it in the world, and you get these skit funny people.
Yeah, it's a difference. It's a difference because some people skit funny, but when you see them on stage, they horrible.
They're terrible. They're terrible. It's like comedians that I looked up to that I done seen on stage, and I just be sitting there like this. Like with the straight face, they're not funny to me. Like
Right.
Yeah, but Instagram they funny. Yeah.
on Instagram, they're super funny. On movies, they're hilarious. But on like, no. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that comedian. I want to be the comedian. Like, no, she's really stupid. Like, like I like to dance. Like I interact with my crowd. I'm not bougie when I walk in. A lot of people may say that I changed because I walk around with shades on. That's just to take away from my missing tooth. That's all.
You keep talking about this too. What happened? Does that have a funny story?
No.
Okay.
I
so
just don't drink. I just don't drink milk.
Okay.
I don't never drunk milk, and it broke, and the dentist said no.
Oh, the calcium you left. Okay.
Yeah, when I got pregnant with my daughter.
With the tooth in the front and the back.
It's in the front. I ain't got no teeth on the left side. My new nigga happy.
Stupid.
He be like, put it on the left side. I'm sorry.
Side swiping them, huh?
Yeah. He never say I brushed it with the teeth. Ain't none over there. See? No, but.
Woo.
See?
So who are some of the comedians that you do like?
Oh, I like Monique. Despite her whole rant about Netflix, I actually opened up for her. She is she's amazing to
Listen,
me.
I was with her rant. I appreciate
I mean, she's amazing to me because when I met her, she's like one of my idols aside from Bernie Mac. You know, I never
Rest
got the
in
chance to
peace.
meet him. Yeah, rest in peace. But Monique was one of the people because I'm with her. If you sit next to a skinny bitch on the top of the head, skinny bitches are evil.
Yeah.
But and when I met her, I opened up for her like about 3 Mother's Days ago, and you know, and that's it. Bernie Mac, some more. She used to be my idol till she said she don't let females open up for her. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
How often do you perform?
I used to perform a lot, but I had took a back seat. I put my career in the back seat for my marriage that failed.
Oh, wow.
So that's been my struggle to get back into this game. it's not hard, but it is hard now because, you know, people don't take you serious when you jump in and out the game.
Right.
So now I'm trying to get back, and, you know, I use my missing tooth as now my platform
Yeah.
to bring people into my world. You know, people be like, oh, you too pretty, you should get your tooth fixed. No, if it bothers you, you get it fixed. It's not bothering me. Not at all.
And it's good material.
Yeah.
Yeah, we having the Beat 139 having a comic show in September. We'd definitely like to, you know, put you on.
You sure? Is this I hope it don't bring no kids.
Nah, we going all in.
Leave them kids home.
We going all in.
I'll be there. I have no problem with coming.
Yeah.
Put my good shoes on. You know, I shop in Shoe Dazzle.
That's-
ShoeDazzle.com.
You have a membership.
Yes, I do. $39.95.
no
Love them
that.
shoes, boy. But
So if you could go back, what kind of things would you change in your life?
ooh.
Well, you just spoke on taking a hiatus for your marriage that failed.
Oh, I wouldn't have married him.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have married him. You know, in life, you go through a lot of things. And, you know, me personally, I'm always funny, and people didn't understand my breakdown. When I broke down, it was in a psych ward.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm certified crazy now. I tell people that.
730.
Nigga, I'm 1500. So, you know, I wouldn't have married him. The signs was there. I just chose to neglect them and ignore them. I wouldn't have married him. No shade, but I wouldn't have been a part of Team Capone. It was, I mean, he opened the door for me, a lot of platforms that I probably wouldn't have opened for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned that in this business, if someone's trying to be on themselves, they can't help you get on.
Mm-hmm.
Because the minute that you're doing more than them, or you have ideas that they didn't think of first, they will shoot you down.
Mm.
And it's a sad situation because I actually was super loyal, and that's my problem. I'm super loyal to people, and people ain't as loyal to me, and it's mostly with men. So I wouldn't do that. And probably wouldn't have had Zoe. Zoe a little different. That's my daughter.
Okay.
Zoe different.
Shout out to Zoe.
No. No, shout
That's
out to
the
my
8-year-old?
That's the 6-year-old that thinks she's the 14-year-old.
Uh-huh.
She had the video that y'all probably seen on Instagram. That talk. Mind your business. The little girl on the floor with the messed up hair that had Zoe in the back.
I think so.
Yeah, everybody tweeted that video. I got called all types of bad mothers. She was just telling people to mind their business, but she wasn't talking to nobody. I actually put the video up because people do talk a lot.
Yeah.
And they need to mind their business. So I was in a mood one day, and I put the video up as my mood. The video went on Ratchet People Meet, Christian Mingles. It was on The Shade Room. It was on Tweet. Oops, there goes my. She retweeted it. Somebody retweeted it, act like they was her father. The comments was hilarious.
That's
They was like,
Zoe.
oh no, she bald headed. I said, no, she not bald headed. Her hair was braided to the back that day. You know what it's like arguing with comments. I got blocked from Instagram,
No.
arguing with everybody that said something negative about my child. But yeah, that was my daughter.
Okay. But it might be a platform to get you back in because you re-entering the game.
Yeah.
Hustling hard. Zoe probably owed you one. She gave that to you.
She's funnier than I am,
Oh,
actually.
well, we got to get her on stage.
No. She different. She just be she's different. She's not like a normal 6-year-old.
But she's your child, so you would almost expect that being 1,500, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she different.
She's your offspring.
Yeah, man, that baby crazy.
So how you get your you got a manager or agent? How you get your gigs and stuff like that?
Right now, I do have a manager, but I'm not signed with him as of yet. But before I was being under Team Capone, I still book my own shows. People ask or see me, and they get my information and they book me for a show. Other than that, I'm self-made. That's how I put it. I'm self-made. You know, if my manager once I'm signed with him, then I have to go through him.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I do my own thing. I get my dollars. She looking for that fly again.
It's the mosquito.
Pressing charges. He bit me. He bit me.
All right.
So
go ahead.
what's your greatest memory, far as show you did that you think that you did outstanding, that stands out the most?
The first time I did the Apollo.
Okay.
Apollo, huh? When was that?
That had to been I'm gonna say about 4 years ago. They had when Capone had brought back it was like a high voltage energy comedy show at the Apollo, and I was the only female, and I opened the show, and I was like super nervous.
Okay.
And the fact that they gave me a standing ovation was
Did they?
amazing.
That's
Yes.
dope.
So that was the most memorable time that I had as a comedian. Me just touching the stage of legends.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, I did it about 3 more times.
Right.
Yes.
Wow. You set the tone that night. It was hard for whoever came on after
Yeah,
you, right?
it was high voltage. I had to come hard. Like at that time, I was working for Accessorize, so I had to accessorize stories. Like yes, I went in. Yes, I did.
So you get a lot of your material from your everyday life.
My everyday life, my marriage. I talk a lot about my marriage. I talk about how my husband left me for a female that looked like a young man. Yeah, she has strong features. She looked like Mama D. Shout out to her. I love her to death. Thank you. But I talk about that. I talk about my life. I talk about my kids. Talk about my job, my missing tooth. My sex experience with guys. How I was in a whole relationship with somebody I never met.
Okay. Yeah, I got to come to that show.
And how him and my husband teamed up on me.
Oh, okay.
And now they the best of friends.
What?
And I still don't know who this man is.
What?
Apparently, I slashed his tires.
What?
Apparently, I wasn't there. I don't know.
Was
I
this
don't even know what kind of car he drives. I know his name, if that's his real name.
What was this, a cyber relationship?
It was
or text?
he had slid in my DM when I was going through my situation.
It goes down in the DM,
It went
people.
down in my DM. And
Obviously.
he done promised me the moon, stars, and all of the above. I'm fresh out of my husband leaving me.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, you don't have to do that. I should have knew better because the first time we were supposed to meet, something happened. Then the second time we were supposed to meet, something happened.
Oh, so your husband probably sent him to your
I don't know
DM
who
to
sent
find.
who.
That
but
sounds
check
like a
this out.
conspiracy,
It
right?
was a conspiracy.
Yeah.
It was a conspiracy. It's cool. Because apparently now I'm taking husbands. Oh, listen, ain't none of these niggas is safe no more. Somebody played with mine, I'm playing with everybody's. I'm out here in these streets. Got to meet a nigga right now when I leave.
All summer 18.
All summer
Hide your
18.
husband.
From the one tooth girl now.
So what do you have coming up? What can we look forward to seeing you?
Right now, we waiting to film. I'm a part of the web series 124. We're in our 3rd season on YouTube. We're waiting to film that. Everybody's schedule. That's with Mr. Commodore. But everybody's schedule's a little hectic, so we're trying to wait to do that. I have a show, a boat ride that I'm doing. It's a Nautica versus Polo
Okay.
boat ride. September 15th. Tickets are $50. You don't have to dress up, but it's Nautica versus Polo. I think I'm gonna do Nautica.
Where can they find the information?
On my page, they could go to Everybody Hates Cookie 17. I post it daily. Shows coming up. Right now it's the summertime, so comedy is a little slow.
Okay.
Is a little slow right now. But other than that, everything I do, I post on my page. So if you follow me at Everybody Hates Cookie 17, you can definitely find me there. My Facebook is my real name. It goes straight from Instagram to my Facebook. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't need y'all stalking me. I don't need y'all knowing my real name.
Now, can you tell the people something they may not know about you?
A lot of people don't know that I'm shy and I have low self-esteem.
Oh,
That I don't think that I'm pretty.
you don't? You're beautiful.
I think that dealing with the gentleman that I just was dealing with, he took a lot of my self-esteem from me. Like I started wearing makeup because he blacked my eye, and yeah, he I'm not gonna lie, like he beat on me. We beat on each other, but he most guys is trained to just let me get her off me. No, he was trained to kill.
Oh.
He was trained to let me beat her till she stopped.
Okay.
But shout out to you, Hassan.
Oh, okay.
Shade.
Shout out
Shade.
to you.
But no, I have really low self-esteem, and the fact that my tooth is missing now, it makes me insecure about my looks. But I'm coming to grips with it. Shit been going for about a year now. But I'm working on getting it fixed now. I'm in a union with my second job, So I'm just waiting for them benefits to kick in so I get this tooth fixed. You know, I hate everybody with front teeth.
Monique hates skinny bitches and you hate people
Boy,
with
front teeth, I hope you fall and they come out. That's just my life. Miss smiling and shit. You know, when you miss some tooth, you like this.
Yeah.
Smile like
My
Celie.
man do that all the time.
all
But
the
it's
time.
all right.
You don't want to talk too loud. You don't want to say big words because you don't want people to notice it. You know.
Yeah. Well, they gonna know messing with you because
Yeah,
the
I know,
first
I'ma
thing
tell-
you
I tell
talk
niggas
about
in a minute, put your dick through my tooth. But yeah,
and help fund this too.
yeah, start a GoFundMe account. You know, everybody think I'm playing. When I started one, they thought I was playing. And nobody donated. They don't want me to be great.
They
want me to be great.
But your glow up is coming, ma. You gonna get a couple teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple new teeth, man. Give me a Bentley to go with them teeth too.
So where did you come up with the name, the Bad Cookie of Comedy? Where'd that come from?
Oh God, cause I'm just like the bad seed. Like, you know, everybody wants a problem with Cookie. Everybody wants to beef with Cookie. Like, people will poke me and poke me and poke me until I go live and call your name. Like, I'm that person. I'm not going to throw subs at you. I'm gonna at you. I will go live and say your name. So I changed my name to the Bad Cookie of Comedy, and I changed my Instagram to Everybody Hates Cookie. Everybody Hates Cookie came from my comedy show that I started. About a year ago. I was doing monthly comedy shows at a spot on 137th and Harlem Nights. But due to differences, I had to accept time. I couldn't do it no more. I'm tired of paying everybody. I ain't go home with $3. I ain't, you know, and I didn't get the support from my team at that time. It was hard for me if I'm a part of a team and I'm pushing your brand. Why are you not pushing mine? Right. So that was my problem, and I did it for about 7 months. No, I'm lying. I did it about 7 months, and then I stopped.
See, I think that's a problem. And see, I think everybody, not say everybody, but a lot of people have that problem when they have a team. Everyone don't be on the same page.
No.
And I don't understand this. Why get involved in something if you're not going to be on that type of time? I don't understand that.
I feel like this. Me, I'm loyal. Like, you know, I don't want to, you know, I don't like to, but I keep it 100. That's just who I am. Like, when I was a part of Team Capone, I gave my right arm to them. I don't care. I left my kids, went on tour, went with him here, went with there, went over here. I was telling him I stopped speaking to people because people was being disloyal, and then I saw it that they was only using him for whatever they needed him for, and then they would breeze while I'm still there fighting and putting on and everything. Nothing was good enough for him. So it was like, well, goddamn. And then when I started the Everybody Hates Cookie, I had it Team Capone's Princess presents Everybody Hates Cookie. I got a phone call like, oh, I fell back from you because you wanted to brand yourself. But if you're my mentor, wasn't that the objective?
Yeah.
I seen the amount of money that you're getting put in your pocket with your shirts and your DVDs. I want that too. I need that income.
Right.
You know, because I'm a single parent. My kids' fathers, they here and there. I'm a single parent. I need that income. So that's where it comes from. Everybody wants you to be loyal to them, but they're not loyal to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
There is no I in team. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that. But like if I like you said, if I'm a part of something, I'm gonna be on that page. But just think if it's 5, 6, 7 people. If everyone giving it 110% and doing everything, you know how easy things would be?
We the blue.
Yeah.
We the blue. Like,
I don't understand people.
And
People want to
being
be
the
part
only-
of something, but they halfway in part of it.
and being the only female in the group, and you know, I'm not, you know what I mean? I got a nice shape, so you know, I get tried, and I don't like that. That's uncomfortable for me. If we're a group, I look at y'all like my brothers and my fathers.
Yeah.
So like being in a group and everybody coming at you like that's uncomfortable.
And disrespectful.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful, and I'm super timid when it comes to stuff like that. You gotta poke me enough for me to go off.
And then when you go off, everybody like, wow, why she bugging?
Yeah, like, oh, she's bugging, but y'all ain't saying
But
nothing
y'all
when I was being provoked.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I'm going. That's what I went through for the last 10 months. I was being provoked quietly, but then when I exploded publicly, it was, oh, you put our business in the street. Nah, you was poking me, and I asked you to stop.
Right.
I begged you to come home and let's go to marriage counseling and talk. I do that to everybody. I get them an opportunity like, yo, listen, just chill. People want to keep poking this bear. And then when I
Yeah.
told you, a bitch like me with a missing tooth and no edges, I don't really care about too much. So it is what it is with me.
All right, Cook. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
I appreciate it. I made it this time.
It's a pleasure to have you. You know
Tell the
that
people
though.
again where they can find you.
Absolutely.
On your social media.
Instagram, everybody hates Cookie. I don't know if anybody do Twitter anymore. It's Cookie _comedian. Facebook, it goes from Instagram to Facebook. But you could definitely find me there. Everybody hates Cookie 17, one word, just how it sounds.
Okay. Well, we here at the Beat 139, thank you for coming. And we encourage you to stay committed, and we wish you the best of luck as you re-enter.
I wish you nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best.
Definitely
Bigger
naturally
and
funny.
better things.
Believe that.
Thank you. I
And a
appreciate
new
it.
We will
tooth.
support you.
And I'm gonna get a
I hear you
tooth.
somewhere.
And higher self-esteem.
There it is.
Higher self-esteem.
Yeah, we definitely stay in touch. You know, with the show that we gonna have, so everything.
And
gonna
let
be
us
good.
know. We'll come out and support you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, I just remembered it. Sorry. Next month, it's a show coming next month on H-Loaf. I'll put the flyer up and send it directly to y'all.
There it
Okay.
is,
I'm
there it is.
headlining my first show.
We be there.
So the boat ride
The
in
boat ride in
September and the
September.
H.
Yes.
Okay.
H-Loaf.
H loft.
All right.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming. Bad
Thank you for
Cookie.
having me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
going to get a tooth.
And until then, you still fly.
Thank you, baby.
Super fly.